Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Conflict of Nick channel. I'm your host Nick, and today is going to be a very important video in the Iranian Incursion series. The war has begun with the last huge coalition of the game. We are now at war with South America, and the action is kicking off right away. We've got multiple rocket launcher divisions engaging. They have multiple rocket launchers as well, max level. And they're doing some damage to us in return, but I don't think that they have too many in their stack. We have infantry moving up here, we have anti-air divisions moving up here, and if I were to just do a scan of all the units we have, you can see we have 10 SAMs, 10 mobile anti-air, 4 radars, 23 multiple rocket launchers, and 20 infantry right now. That's really good. And not to mention how many jets we have. You don't want to forget those at all. We have, I believe, 50 jets on the border. And we have cruise missiles now, and we can use nuclear cruise missile. Now I'm going to upgrade something very fast, because it will be very important. We're leveling up our naval patrol aircrafts. Now that'll be really good for us, because that means that we'll be able to have a solid naval defense, and our enemies seem to be going for mainly destroyers and subs, and submarines and destroyers are very weak against MPAs. That's basically what MPAs are meant to kill, because they have no anti-aircraft protection. So it's going to go pretty well. Right now we have a big land battle kicking off, as I said. Our multiple rocket launchers are starting to feel out our enemies. We're starting to bombard them. We're about to hit this contact. That's a support and infantry contact. We're about to hit this airfield with this infantry and anti-air division. And we've got our aircraft on standby until we can safely say that we can use these aircraft, because we don't want to lose any of them to SAM launchers, etc., etc. And this was also scouted out to be fighter jets, a stack of 5. So what we want them to do is we want them to come in with their fighters, with all their units, etc. And we want to basically be able to bombard them. We've got our mortars here about ready to engage. Whether or not they have mortars or not is not confirmed right now. But what this will allow us to do is it will allow us to have that extra boost of inflicting casualties in the very beginning to our enemies. And so that's what that'll do for us. Now we have our navies here. There's also a front in Spain, Peru, as well as Argentina. And I'm not sure how many units they have on the border so far just yet. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. And I hope you guys enjoy this battle. It's going to be a big one, probably bigger than the last one, obviously. So enjoy the battle, and I will catch you guys in the next cut. Alright guys, so we have had our infantry division engage, and it has detected that he is using MBTs, 1 mobile anti-air, level 1 infantry, and multiple rocket launchers max level. He has no anti-air protection, so we are going to send our jets right in, and we are going to destroy this unit. And I'm assuming that this composition over here is the exact same thing. So we're going to move our jets now. Alright, jets have been moved. We're going to have our multiple rocket launchers hopefully engage this. We're going to engage that contact, and we're going to engage this contact. Now we got to get this one to attack this one as well. We've engaged this contact over here, and it's an armored division, and we are inflicting so many casualties right now. Now this is going to be a huge battle. there is a large Peruvian division here, and I don't think he has range because he would be bombarding back right now. So our ships are still in combat and our strike fighters are on the way. We're going to hit this armored division. And we're going to give him a little surprise. Alright, so we're hitting, and our second multiple rocket launcher stack has taken out that unit. And now we've got cruise missiles on the way to now hit this division. We've got cruise missiles on the way, strike fighters inbound, and we are going to absolutely destroy this division. Our anti-aircraft is now engaging fighters. And these cruise missiles are going to do a lot of damage. But our anti-air is now engaging with these. And our... Oh, that's interesting. He engaged it. Our multiple rocket launchers are going to hit as well. He's got a lot of stuff here. And these cruise missiles are about to hit its target, and they're going to cause a lot of damage. That's so much damage right there. That's amazing. We're going to start hitting these guys with missiles. We're going to start hitting them with a bunch of them. There's an armored division here, apparently. I'm going to send my guys a little bit closer. Ron is open. We're going to take down that airfield. And this tank division just got absolutely destroyed. It is about to die to our multiple rocket launchers in just a second. That was a devastating attack for them. We've got more missiles on the way to this division. He doesn't have enough anti-air protection to do anything about it. We're going to send one more just for good measure, and how about two more? We're going to make him pay. Our multiple rocket launchers are about to kill this division right here. And we are now engaging with more anti-aircraft. And these missiles are about to hit their target again. We got our strike fighters that are about to inflict serious casualties to them, as well as these missiles. And boom. So many casualties being inflicted right now. Now, our morale is going to be okay. Boom. Because we prepared in advance, and don't worry. One more rocket. We're still hitting them. Boom. And we've got our strike fighters on the way to finish them off. We got gunships here. And we're going to send our infantry to now finish off this target. And our strike fighters are going to make quick work of this. At least they should. Yep, there we go. He's inflicting nearly no damage to us, and that means that there's almost nothing left in that stack. There's armor here, armor there. They don't have much anti-aircraft at all. Our anti-air is about to engage very soon again, and right now we are completely destroying them. We've got one more strike wing here about to engage, so we're gonna have to see if that kills it or not. We're gonna have these fighters patrolling. And let's see if we kill it or not. If not, it's fine because there's a lot of HP there. I get it. So even if we don't kill it, it's gonna mean that we got a good hit in anyway. These strike wings, by the way, are doing 45 damage each time. It's still not dead, and it's still a division because there was so much in there. He overstacked it a lot, so there was way more units in there than 10. Our anti-air is now about to engage again for probably the third time against this fighter wing any moment now, and that fighter wing is now dead. We've got our infantry that's about to kill this tank division, and that will be one less threat we have to worry about. Any second now, it's about to launch its mortars, and we're gonna kill it. And let's see, 18 minutes. Alright, so it's not gonna kill it because there's not enough time yet. But now let's see what we can do about Peru. Let's see if we can scout him out and see what he's up to. Now what we will probably do right now is we'll probably send strike fighters to support our allies. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send our strike fighters up here and we're going to give them support. We're going to send it right there. And we're going to send this strike wing as well. And we're going to send these strike wings to take care of this. This is why a large air force is so deadly in certain situations, because we just have so much of it. We're going to send this one here, and we're going to have this MRL division attack this ground contact at this airfield. This could be a number of things. We don't know what it is yet for sure, but we do know that it most likely is another heavy stack, or it is troops landing right now that are of random composition. We're going to move this stack. We're going to target this airfield, and we're going to see how that works out. We've got our multiple rocket launchers still bombarding these units. And now let's check casualties between myself and them. 19,000 Brazil to 733 Iran. That is amazing. Absolutely splendid. That's what we want to see. That's absolutely what we want to see. So this war is going really well for us right now. They don't have enough anti-aircraft. They were researching SAMs a lot, but we don't know where those are, because a lot of them are making SAMs actually. So we're going to have to see where those are. This infantry division is going to be focused on killing that armored unit, and that's completely fine. It's going to kill it, and we're going to see what that contact at the airfield is. We're going to send our strike fighters to see what this is. And we're going to send this one to see what this is. There's multiple contacts. They've got destroyers here. For some reason, level 1. Brazil was researching a lot of submarines and destroyers, so we'll have to see where those come into play. Alright, so our infantry is about to finish off this target, and it's still alive. That is crazy. These are aircraft contact. Oh, this is amazing. We're going to not launch a missile at this yet. We're going to have them patrol, and it's going to hit these contacts, both the tank and the jet, and they're all gone. It was a UAV. They're both dead now. So that's going to be really good for us. These jets, I'm going to start sending more to Spain because they are no longer needed on the African front anymore. So that's really good for us. This match is looking fairly easy, but this is just the beginning. This is the part 1 of the Desert Storm, or not Desert Storm, we call it Sandstorm. And this is the biggest and I think last huge operation of this game so far. We've got Saudi fighters scouting this out. There's so many contacts here. Our missiles are going to wreak absolute havoc on this though. They've been putting in some good work to these cities. They completely flattened it with mortars alone. And it turns out, I guess, that Peru does not own mortars, which is really bad for him. We're going to start now claiming some of this land for ourselves. And what does that allow us going to do is we're going to start being able to get rid of their airfields, etc., etc. And Peru actually has anti-aircraft here. So we're going to watch out for that. We're going to go away. Because Peru may very well have SAM launchers here. We're going to let our MRLs take care of that. So we now have our strike fighters now within range to launch missiles. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to launch, 2 eat, and we still have plenty of warhead. We've got plenty of warheads to do this. We've got both of our wings that are going to patrol and hit both these targets as well. And so we're going to see how they hit. Alright, those nuclear cruise missiles have hit their target. And it is still kicking. What did he lose? He just lost a lot of stuff. However, it looks like that those stacks are really big enough to where there's still a division at the end. So we might send a couple more just to get rid of them. We'll see how these hit in just a second. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Wow. Amazing. We're gonna send one more to Madrid for good measure. And our morale, like I said, might suffer a little bit, but that's alright. It's necessary right now. We've got this missile inbound. And it is going to hit its target in a few seconds. And there we go. These cities are absolutely flattened. The population is not doing too well in these cities that we've used cruise missiles in, but that's alright. And our strike fighter might finish off whatever is here. Yep, both of those units are now finished. The casualties in those few seconds are now 12,500 to 580. He lost all that within just a couple minutes. So Peru is now active. He's moving his troops away, trying to retreat. This thing that was getting bombarded is now moving away. So he is probably really mad right now that he lost as much as he did. And our Navy is now engaging Brazilian destroyers. And our Navy is going to engage the rest of the Peruvian support contacts in Spain. And now what we're going to do with this is we've got our multiple rocket launcher division and our infantry division chasing down this armored division. We're going to get one of our strike wings to test the waters, and by that we're going to see how much damage it takes. And that will kind of give us an indication of what kind of anti-aircraft or support units that there may be in there. There are support units, and so like you said right there, armor, infantry, and support. So most likely that's going to be an anti-aircraft. And so what we want to do is we want to test out what kind of anti-aircraft it is. And so we're going to see here in a minute. Okay, so that anti-aircraft is now gone. So now what that is going to allow us to do is we are now going to launch more cruise missiles at them. And we've still got 5 warheads, and we're able to produce a lot more actually. Something we're going to do, we're going to have this strike take down this helicopter. We're going to have these 2 strike wings patrol over this city to take down the rest of what that division was. And we're going to send the ones that are really damaged back to base to heal. So we're going to see, once this fighter gets close enough, we're going to start hitting him. And that will probably be the last thing that armored division is able to do before it dies. So we're now going to send cruise missiles. And yes, it is still a division. And so that is perfect for us. That's exactly what we want to see. And now this cruise missile, we're going to see if it turns into a battalion or not. Because something in this game, you can tell how big somebody's units are once you engage something, because of a simple reason of knowing what a battalion and a division is. A battalion is 2 units or less, and a division is 3 units or more. So you'll be able to kind of tell whether you should attack something with stuff or not still. So we've still got this fighter here. I'm going to send him to go farther. And let's see what this missile does to this armored division in just a second. We are going to see. In 3, 2, 1, boom. It's still a division. More missiles. We're going to have our multiple rocket launchers engage this. Alright, it's a battalion now. We're going to send 1 more missile for good measure. And that missile is going to reach its target fairly quickly. And we're going to have this strike fighter go right there. Chill out. And now, if this does not kill that armored division, we're going to have our strike wing finish it off. But it should kill it, depending on how much HP it has left. Yep, it is now dead. It is now as good as gone. So now, we're going to start taking a lot of land with the stat. And we're going to start waypointing through their city. And what that will allow us to do is it will allow us to hinder their production and stop them from getting as much resources as they are, because a lot of cities are here in Morocco. It's a very rich place for resources, as well as Nigeria and Mali and Ghana. So we're going to take all those cities down with the support of our multiple rocket launcher stacks. Guys, that is going to conclude part 1 of the Iranian Incursion series with regards to the SA battle. We've inflicted a lot of casualties to our enemies. As you can see, we've done 16.8 thousand compared to our less than 1,000 casualties, and we've also done 20.5 thousand compared to our 733. Egypt has done 6.5 thousand to his 41, and so we're doing really, really well here. Peru's also taken 2.5 thousand to Saudi's 91. So right now it's looking pretty good for us. And in the next part, we will most likely be finishing up on the African front. Peru is trying to retreat his troops now, and so we're not going to let him do that. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. It really is enjoyable for me, and I hope it's enjoyable for you. This game is really fun as well. Conflict of Nations is a really fun game. It's one of my favorite strategy games that I've ever found, especially for a browser game. And guys, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Leave a comment if there's something I can improve, if you'd like something about the video or have a question. I look at all of them. Please subscribe if you want to help the channel out. It helps the algorithm, it helps me grow, and it's something that you guys like and support the channel. So guys, I will catch you in the next part of the Iranian incursion, and we are going to be continuing the battle with South America. Have a great day, guys. Peace.